because we cannot just take a decision before we speak to our lawyers. But the fact that we feel very strong about the money bill, not
all sides involved, we expect the DA to obviously reflect on its participation, or rather continued participation in the GNU. Having voted against the budget, they will have to reflect on how the ministers are going to drive programs using a budget that they voted against. So that's for them to reflect on. On the president's side, there will be a reflection in terms of how do we move forward from here onwards.
Here today. So at the center of it is really VAT. We don't agree with any increase of VAT, reduce the cabinet, do away with deputy ministers, all of them, irrespective of which political party they come from. But today I'm happy that we were able to prove to South Africa that there is nothing called the GNU. It collapsed in front of all of us. And that was amongst other things that we said, that this thing will not last for more than a year. It is now 9 months and it has already collapsed.
Legal
work remove certain things. I've proposed some revenue raising mechanisms about declaring online gambling a sin tax that we can intrude so that you can do away with the VAT. But you can't get into that legislatively if you're still stuck at whether you have a fiscal framework or not. Now we are on track to build the kind of South Africa we want, and we've got to do the oversight work that we need. So it's not about anybody. I will work with the ANC, the DA, it doesn't matter. But I'm committed to making sure South Africa sticks to its law, sticks to its processes, and we can deliver a South Africa that grows and has an economy that works for everybody. We fail at that, I think we fail South Africans.
Yes or no?
Matter. We are opposed to the budget because it was engaged in an illegal process. The committee did not do its proper job, and therefore we said to the Speaker, do not present this report before Parliament because it's flawed and it has not followed the necessary processes. So now the Speaker continued to present that report, and we don't agree with it, and we don't agree with what has happened here.
Today, would you consider working with them?
If the DA called me, so long as they've got sensible proposals, and they've got to come to our committee, as they've always done, and they're going to bring some proposals, I will hear them. They are another party in the structure. I will hear them. We will deliberate on them. And where there are sensible things, let's do those things. Let's not be partisan. Let's be patriots of this country.
All right.
First of all, the IFP is happy that the budget was passed, and we have been consistent in our view that this budget must be passed because it deals with issues that will make advancement in the lives of our people. Now, when you come to the issue of the Democratic Alliance, I haven't heard what is their decision in relation.
Now the president and his administration can focus on driving forward the economic reforms, can focus on ensuring that the spending that is allocated to education delivers what it's meant to deliver, and the president can now focus on ensuring that with this budget we achieve the levels of economic growth that we envisage.
The corruption, amidst the waste, we say no to any rise in VAT. We say no to any creep on taxes. If this action was not taken, VAT would rise on the 1st of May. People should remember that. We've agreed and we've put a solution so that there's engagement in the processes of ensuring that we have a government that runs, we have a budget that is approved, can unfold. It does not mean we are not going to negotiate. But there are certain things that we've put as red lines. No VAT is a red line for us. And that's what we stand by.